Hello, Universe. I'm Hypercat Riley, and today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO set 1038 Holiday Main Street. That's a heavy one. So, anyways, this is an 18 plus set. This is a set that is designed for adult collectors, but I'm going to be honest with you. Kind of looks like something I would have done years ago before the 18 plus line existed. LEGO's been doing these holiday sets for many years now, and I don't know, maybe a kid could do this, but the idea is that this is for adult collectors, like myself. But I could definitely see parents probably getting this for their kids too, because it's such a thing. It's such a fun thing. This is all the detail in the box that we're seeing here. So, we got the bus or tram, whatever you want to call that. We got the back of the buildings. So, this kind of, even though it's meant to be for 18 and up, it looks like something you'd see out of Lego City. And I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of get that vibe. Now, I've actually got several Lego houses here that are from the holiday line, and I have the blacksmith house, and those actually feel like they are more meant for the adult collectors than kids. This actually feels like it's meant more for kids, but we'll find out. It looks like it has a potential power-up on the railroad, or it's... No, wait. If I'm looking at this correctly. Okay, so it looks like you had to buy the railroad separately, but the tram apparently is compatible with the electric railroad that you can get from LEGO, which is cool. I would actually like to do that at some point, but I don't think I have room like that in my collection. Now, is the build going to be easy peasy to the point that, yes, maybe this could have been geared towards younger LEGO fans, or is this going to be nice and challenging for an adult like myself? I think the criteria for me is the difficulty, the detail, and I guess the sense of scale is the other thing. But let's go ahead and find out. We'll go ahead and pop up the box and see how fun this set really is. Now, I can definitely say, without a doubt in my mind, I understand the adult aspect of this set. It's very detailed, very meticulous, and while the tram wasn't the one that gave me a problem, the houses were definitely complex. Every little piece, it's really, how could I explain it? There's a lot of it. The thing that I find interesting is that I'm just used to the city sets being so simple, and this is not very simple. The bricks, especially in this one right here, this one it's got a lot of bricks. It doesn't make use of just one large piece and you're done, like a lot of Lego City sets do. These are all bricks right here, all different smaller pieces. And in a way, it's kind of like actual construction, and that's pretty neat, in my opinion. It's actually like real bricks. A few things are kind of throwing it off for me, like, for example, let me see if I can't bring this one forward. How they have this piece, like, facing this way, it kind of, like, breaks that immersion a little bit. So what I probably would have done was I would have taken this piece and put it here, and then just have this piece to sit here. And that would have probably looked a little bit better. I could probably go back and fix that. Not a problem. This is a wonderful set. This will fit perfectly in my collection, as well as fit with all my holiday themed stuff. I love the design of the snow. I really like the design of the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree, very ingenuitive. And Here, let me bring it up. You couldn't tell from looking at a glance that it's actually just four like different sides put together. I mean, that looks really good. Can you tell from looking at that? Probably not. Also, unfortunately, this is kind of a little bit of an immersion breaker here, is that these full boxes aren't actually boxes and are just angular pieces attached to the side there. But it's okay. It works for me. It's a decoration piece. So, let's go ahead and first look at the details. So, first we got the mailing box here. Kid's delivering his letter to Santa, or maybe to a relative, who knows, has the set's name on it, Main Street, so this isn't just the set's name, it is literally the street's name itself, so really neat, really neat. And this clock, I've seen clocks like it before in real life, so it's a nice little thing to put in there. It's a nice, good detail. Her suitcases are not actual suitcase pieces, but they're suitcases made of brick pieces. So, interesting choice, but I mean, it works because they're huge compared to the regular suitcase pieces that you get with these minifigures. I'm going to look at the rail car or trolley or tram or whatever you guys call it last. I want to focus on these sets, these big buildings here. There's a lot of detail in this, and this is probably going to be where the adult aspect is going to be in, especially with these windows. For some reason, I struggled to put the plastic panes into the window frame, and I don't think I've ever had that problem before in the past. But for some reason, I had it with this. So, yeah, something like that would definitely need adult supervision. I could see my younger self getting frustrated and doing something that would actually break the set. I don't know if my camera does the set any justice with the coloring. Let me turn on the lighting a bit, so maybe we can bring out more of the coloration. Maybe not. Could be just my screen on my camera here. Well. Let's take a look at this. This is the toy shop. And we have the toy owner right here. I thought this was a design for a librarian. So it would have been neat if we had a library in the set, but alas, I think there was a library in the last set. I love the detail on this, and I love that the train, which you can see from the window here, the little Lego train, it's a little difficult to see. I may have to bring that out for better detail. Boy, it's going to be a little difficult to reach. Okay, so I can't reach it as it is. I'd have to take more parts and pieces out. But we could focus on this other stuff, like the little skyscraper here and the cash register. Also, kind of an interesting dynamic between these two sets is that one register is designed based off of an old-fashioned cash register, and this one's like a new-fangled technology register. So I kind of like that, the blending of different ages. And check this out, this little robot dude guy here, who kind of looks like either WALL-E or the Rob toy for the old Nintendo Entertainment System. I would probably say more so Rob, because the colors work and match. So, there's that. And what I like, though, about this building is this part right here is the detail. When I was putting this together, I thought this was like part of the wall or something. I didn't realize until I put it down that this was the bed. That is awesome. And I love that this Christmas tree is a similar build to the larger one we just did, but smaller, and it kind of goes in the opposite direction. Now, I probably will take these little colors and I will probably rearrange them to make it look a little less symmetric. Things look nicer if they're asymmetric, in my opinion. But that's my belief. And there's like a little wish list here. So this is either the bedroom for a child or this is her bedroom. And, she still believes in Santa even though she's an adult. And that's fine, I mean, I may or may not still believe. Yes, I am totally a grown man and totally professionally playing with toys, yes. Between this building and the next one, I like the second floor, and I do like the colors are nicer for the Christmas theme. This window frame here, it makes me think of the Galleria in Britain. It just reminds me of that old style shopping center thing going on, and I really enjoy that. Now, as much as I like that one, I actually like this building more because it just looks so nice. I love this little detail here, the drain and the flags, and definitely light poles right here. I think a lot of buildings like this could definitely use it. It doesn't have a lot of Christmas-y things going on. It just has this right here and then this compared to the other building. But I could see this as being like an everyday music store. Like you could just take this off and you wouldn't be the wiser. So this set piece is kind of something that you could easily fit into your Lego city without anyone being the wiser. Still, as someone that's about holiday themed stuff, I would probably use the other building for holiday themed. So here's the old fashioned cash register that has that old timey green color that we see in a lot of retro items and retro things. We've got instruments everywhere. We've got the saxophone here and the different guitars. And then we have the drum set that someone's going to get on me. It's like, no, one's a bass and one's a guitar. No, actually that's a violin, my good sir. That is a guitar. And upstairs, it kind of, I don't know if this could be either a home or a break room, or it could even be a tea room, for all we know. Because, tea and then cookies and or biscuits, or if you want to call them that, like crumpets or something. And a nice little candle view. Nice little swivel, so this could be good for either characters that are relatives, friends, etc., etc., etc. I find it interesting the use of the Harry Potter wands for the drumsticks. Very clever, although I don't know if the Lego minifigures can actually grab it from the other end, but either way, it works well here. Also, I think, correct me if I'm wrong. Oops, sorry, camera. Earthquake! Everyone outside? Okay. The tile here, I'm going to remove this teapot for a moment so you can see it. That looks like it's from one of the Minecraft sets. I don't really mind that at all. I think it's a brilliant use of tiling to kind of create a background tile for a kitchen. Although I could see some people getting a little weirded out by that, because it's like seeing a Star Wars piece and another Lego set, and it's like, wait, what? But I don't have a problem with that. I like it. I'm gonna bring back this Christmas tree. It does not. I don't think it spins, does it? No, it can spin on its pedestal if you want, so you can rearrange it any way you want. Now, I think the only downside to this is that I think you could use some more color. It could use some more bits of red and blue and whatnot. Just kind of make it stand out a little bit more. There's a lot of green here, and these clear yellow plastics, which are meant to resemble lights, they kind of disappear, in my opinion, with the tree. And I think some people might have a problem with it, might not. I guess it's going to depend. Everyone's got their own different flavors. I would probably like to add different colors to it, and I probably would not be using clear plastic Lego bricks. I'd probably be using solid ones. The biggest piece of the set is that one. So let's go ahead and bring that one forward. So I didn't know where to put this guy. I don't know much about rail cars. I do know that I've got to watch a video about this recently, and looking at this compared to a rail car that was in San Francisco, this is shockingly 1-to-1. If you take the Christmas or holiday or whatever you want to call it ornaments off, this is 1-to-1 in terms of design with those rail cars. It's kind of amazing how they got the details so right on such a little space. And I'm gonna open it up here. This doesn't actually like click in. Like there's not like little nubs here to keep it in. It just kind of pulls off. And inside you can see there's the passenger seat and where I think this guy goes. I don't know if he controls it or not. Again, I apologize towards the all the train fans and the train nerds out there. I don't know if people stand there or not. You could probably tell me in the comments. But one of the things that I find interesting is the ingenuity while also keeping the design 1-to-1, because according to the instructions, they have made it in a way that you can remove certain pieces with ease so that you can make this compatible with Lego's electronic trains system. So you get the battery in there, the motor and everything, and they show you how to do it. There's certain parts that can pop out here. I don't want to mess with it because I'm probably just going to make a mess, but I think this is probably like the best part of this entire set is this rail car. It's beautiful. It's almost completely accurate to a real rail car, if not completely. Like these handles and everything, the windows here, and then like little front parts and pieces there. I don't think that's the front. I don't know how these things work. I apologize. I wish I did. I'll look it up later. There's tons of videos on YouTube. But yeah. Also, I have a lot of fun with it. Even without the motors, it's rolls really well. Honestly, it rolls better than the Transformer toys that I have, which is saying a lot. Oh, I'm having too much fun with this. So, here's an interesting thing about this set. So, only 3 of the minifigures, like this one, have double faces. So you take this off, and then there's another face in the back. So I find that very interesting. I wish I could get in closer, but my camera freaks out when I get too close to it. So, very sensitive lens. But check that out. So, the only ones that have faces are these 3. They're the only ones that have the double faces. The other characters do not. So, keep in mind on that when purchasing this. Now, earlier I was asking myself, would this be something you'd get for a kid? Well, yeah, a kid could build this, but there's some parts that would probably be a little difficult. Like, this would be difficult for kids. For example, the stickers. I'm very good at placing stickers. I work with a lot of kits on the side, and there are a lot of stickers that you have to evenly place, like this one. And there is just a lot of these stickers all over the set. So I could see a kid or someone getting a little frustrated over that. And then there's this, which if you don't know how to do that together, kid could easily get frustrated. Maybe. But I think the biggest issue happens to these windows. When I was younger, I had sets where I could push these in no problem, but for some reason, with this set, I struggled to get these in there. And one of the window panes right here, I don't know if we can find it. I mean, You can't exactly see it because my lens won't, oh, no, maybe? No, okay, it's not too visible. But I scratched it up pretty good trying to get in there, and I'm not happy about that. I could repair that with my Gunpla skills. I got some sanding materials, but I don't know. I'll just leave it alone. It's not going to bother me that much. Now, my biggest verdict, is the set worth it? Yes, it's worth it for collectors. It's worth it for adults that want to have fun. There's a lot of detail in all of this. The rail car, in the buildings, the Christmas tree, it's a lot of detail. You will not be bored with this set. And you can put it up for display with either your collection, your other LEGO Holiday or City stuff, or your Christmas or holiday stuff. Like, in this building right here, you could easily take it apart and fix up just a little bit, and it would actually fit in well with your City stuff. This one, I think you could make it work. It would take some time. I think for the most part, I've seen a lot of buildings that have this color scheme, so I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. I'm just going to say, I like this building's color scheme a lot. It just looks nice. It fits the holiday motif. Alright, now that's my verdict on this set. I think it's absolutely wonderful, and we're going to go ahead and do a B-roll. Thank you guys for joining us, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is HyperCat Riley, signing off.